everybody, and welcome back to the Rising Legends, our first ever D&D campaign. It's supposed to be the final session in the Sunless Citadel. Ooh. Anyway, of course, introductions are in order. I, of course, am Kind's beloved Overlord and Ruler God Extraordinaire. With me, I'm joined by the flamboyant flyer, Flutter 98.
Coding! Maogiste.
The Spirit King Hiiro.
I'm hoping I can make these just about as toasty as I did last time.
I would get and just watch as you get critical fails.
Like shit.
Our Crimson and Father Cody Crimson.
I apologize to all our viewers of what I will probably say during this recording because those who are unaware, I'm under the influence of ethanol.
Oh no.
We of course have our can we call a barbarian goblin a goblin slayer even though he's an actual goblin?
I don't know if we can actually say that. That's weird.
Anyway, Senta. Hi, fan.
What up?
And of course we are being led through here by our wonderful DM Markus.
All right, folks, let's wrap this sucker up.
Anyway, before we get down to business, I think we should music.
Yeah.
The music's still playing.
Fight music's on.
Yeah.
Wait, it looks like it's paused on my end.
Yeah.
No, I can. Yeah. Oh.
It looks the same thing.
Hang on, let me refresh.
Yeah, because it's fine for me.
Alright.
Oh
Refresh
lord.
too.
Anyway,
Oh dear God, no, not.
come on. Come on.
I know I'm going through the same.
Burn to the frowned.
DL. Don't question it.
It's because you're drunk, isn't it?
Clearly.
But
Clearly.
anyway, all right. I am zoomed out. Here, can't see me in the music. Ah, well.
Excuse me.
Let's just get on with it.
Get on with it.
Whose turn was it? I forget.
Yours, actually.
Yeah, we're at the top of.
We are at the top of combat.
Which means it's
And
either mines or the barbarians.
At the end of combat, you did notice there is another group of the Twig Blights that are entered combat. I think at either 9 or 8.
I think they're the 8. I believe.
So
I think.
So that's where we begin.
Alright.
It is Nyx's turn.
Next.
I'm funny. I'm assessing. He's been off the range, so I will move here. Attack
Okay.
him.
Do it.
He's got the character sheet.
I need to.
Pop it out.
Okay.
I will rapier.
Oh, not only is
Oh,
that
it's a critical hit.
Ooh.
roll your damage.
Wee. And this 3 bite is going the bye-bye.
Yeah, there's no need to roll that crit card. It is dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
That is 13 plus 17, which I do believe equals 30.
Yeah, it's still not 100. It's still not a. Well, you know what? You know what? For the let's go ahead and deal the crit card because we did say we had the top damage dealer was 104
That was me last week.
last week.
Yep.
So
Yep.
And this is piercing
let's
damage.
just see what happens. So that is
Piercing?
18. So that's yeah, that's 31, right? Yeah.
31 piercing damage.
All right. And let's see
Good
what
all.
that. Let's see what the crit would be. Piercing damage. Triple damage 31. That would make that a 93, which is not 104, but it's pretty good damage. Way
Still the
more
highest
than
deal is.
way
Second
more.
place. I'll
Way more.
happily take that.
All right. What do you have? Anything else you wish to do on your turn?
Bonus action, I will. So I've used 15 feet of movement. With a bonus action dash, that'll give me. Well, I mean, I've already used all my movements. So I'm moving at
You
half
mo-
speed up.
Right. So you get another 15 feet if you dashed as your bonus. You could get here
Yeah.
or behind here, or you could get there or
I
here.
will move behind here.
All right. You can get there.
I'll stay here.
All right.
Yeah, I'll just kind of hide. I'm just gonna leave my guy there for now, so I can see what's going on. But he's technically here.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Angus.
I'm going after this one.
You can move next to it.
Yep. And I'm going to make Kindle out of this bad tree.
Okay, doke.
Uh,
That is a hit. Very good hit.
Okay.
What's the damage? Yeah,
Uh,
he's real dead.
Love for my roll 20 to not have my server connection. That'd be.
Oh look, I made firewood.
Yeah, I can't see what's going on. Yeah, like any roll or damage. My roll 20 not caught up.
Refresh, Hiiro.
No,
And-
connection. The server has been interrupted.
Oh,
That's what it said in roll 20, right?
Yeah, I'll in the same saying my connection. You're right.
Yeah, you'll have to refresh. That happens occasionally.
yeah.
Erky's gonna move down and try to club this dude with his club. Erky's doesn't hit very well. He misses entirely.
he's gonna take his twig blights to be careful.
But now it's Twig Blight's turn.
Oh boy.
This one goes up and attempts to hit. Actually, it's yes. This other group is you've dispatched them. There's only one group left. Goes up and attacks with his claws. 7 does not hit you. This one down here decides he wants to attack Erky.
Oh no. Turkey.
Does hit Erky and does 4 piercing to Mr. Erky.
Oh, Erky.
Ooh, that's
Erky's looking a little hurt.
Ooh, that's gonna.
The last one moves up 2, 3, and
Here.
attempts to attack Erky as well.
Okay.
Oh no. Not Erky.
All right, it is they're done. Rex, it is your turn. Remember, you got 15 feet of movement. You can move through the twig blight. I'll actually move him off the thing there.
Oh no, I can see the.
I am going to. Wait, whoops. Let me just move to the left out of Angus's way and attack the twig blight to the next to the left, to the right of me with my rapier.
Do it. Ah, that's a hit. Let's hope you guys continue those rolls. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kill it.
All right. And yeah, that's my action.
All right.
Oh.
Gears, you're up here. You can only move. You have to, when you get down in this area somewhere, don't forget you will need to retrieve your javelin that you threw if you want it back.
Right. So
It'll be a,
how far can I move?
you can move 15 feet, which is 3 squares in any direction, even diagonally. So you could get to
Here?
well, here actually.
Okay.
You get to here.
Then I will retrieve the javelin.
And your javelin, yeah, your javelin can be picked up. I'll give that's a free action, picking up an item. So go ahead and you can throw it again if you want to. At one of the 2 around Erky.
All right. Here go. Here goes nothing.
That's a hit. Which one are you hitting? This one or this one?
Hang on. The one to the left of Erky.
Got it. Roll damage.
All right. Let's see here.
That kills it.
Hey.
You will need to move to here to retrieve your javelin, but I believe
Oh,
at
look.
that point you guys will be free moving after this last one. And Flare, way up there.
Well, yeah. I thought to do something out, but I'm waiting for the because I refreshed and everything. It brought the connection sort of interrupted again. Still can't see nothing.
Shit.
Hold on, let's try the same thing we did before.
While I'm waiting for my connection to obviously.
Okay.
This happens way often. Come on, work with me.
Well, the next leg of our adventure after this,
Yeah.
we're moving to another game. I loaded a bunch of add-ons into this game that I don't necessarily need. I don't know if that's it or not, but I can tell you that I never have the problem we're having here. None of the players in any of my other games have that problem. So I'm thinking maybe it's that fact that I loaded a bunch of add-ons into this game, possibly. So I loaded the bare minimum into
Second game.
into the next game. So
Okay.
I will move all of your characters to the other game wherever we're at the end of this one. So
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, everything has caught up. I just can't see. I just can't see it. Anything. It's basically the same thing again. My character.
all right, hold on. I'll move you to something else and move it back to you, since that seems to do the trick.
It seems to apparently fix.
Can you do it now?
I don't really loading up my character sheet.
That may be your connection, because you are sounding really.
Yeah, you are cutting out.
You're cutting out quite a bit.
Yeah. How good is your connection, Hiiro?
Yeah, I can't hear him at all now.
Yeah, what the. Oh, there we go.
With me. There we go. And there. Come on.
Can you see the map now, Hiiro? Oh. Okay.
You guys can see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, good.
There we go.
Oh, good. Sounds the connection got better.
All right. Did you move or what? I mean,
No, I've not. I've been.
all right.
Going to move. I'm going to go down to here, and then let me zoom the map in a little more. Okay, there we go. And that would be at I think 10 so far if I'm moving diagonally. I think 10 feet.
You were here. You were here. 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 Okay, that's 10 feet. You have another 5.
So I'll move a little bit over here, so that way in case I cast something, I don't try to immediately hit somebody with it.
All right.
Okay. Well, I as well just I might as well just repeat the thing I did last time. That got me the 104 damage.
Careful.
I know I will be.
We're probably going to be reaching the final boss in this, so,
I still have some.
Yeah.
I still have a level one. I'll still have like 2. I'll still have 2 first level slots.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I can't get close enough to hit it with that physical. So, yep. Alright.
That is a hit.
Obviously, I'm going with the same type of damage I've been going with.
Fire.
The fire variety.
Roll damage.
I will cast it first, obviously.
And it's so dead. Not 104 points damage dead, but it's pretty dead.
it's not mostly dead. It's all dead.
All right. Which takes you out of combat. Urky's very hurt. He's taking an opportunity to cast a cure wounds on himself. So he's healed for 5 points. All right. So, what do you guys want to do?
Well,
I
let's see.
I say we move forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's move forward.
Yeah.
It's probably where these twig blights are coming from.
Probably, yeah.
Or that, or we can always go this way.
Start.
All right, you can move down. I will tell you when to stop. So move, 15 feet at a time, and I'll tell you.
There we go.
Don't think there's anything this way.
And you more and more in. Hold on one sec before anyone moves anymore. You more and more in this direction. And so that if you want to zoom out, you might be able to see this area here. You can see the black tops of branches.
So let's just keep going in that direction.
Right.
So when you get, can you guys stop there? Can you see the wall?
Yeah.
I can see the wall, yeah.
Okay. So you can see there's an opening here. There's also an opening over here.
Right.
So which one do you guys want to go in? And I will tell you where I want.
Let's try this one.
Yeah, let's go with that.
All right.
I was gonna say, hey, Angus.
I'm coming.
All right. So if you're moving through here, I am actually going to tell you guys you can go down to anywhere around where I'm at here, and I will need to tell you what you see. That's any of these squares around this area as you've moved through the thing.
go right
I'll-
to here.
I'll put Erky like back here. That's fine. All right.
Okay. I see what.
Who are they?
All right. As you were seeing this area, let me show you what you see, and I will read to you the.
Oh shit.
Huh.
Okay.
Hmm?
A walled clearing here is among the briars. By the way, it's cleared after you go through the plane at where the walls are. So consider movement, regular movement for everybody at this point during the thing. A walled clearing is here among the briars. The walls are about 20 feet high, which is less than half the height of the cavern ceiling. Several variety of plants grow around the perimeter of the clearing, including a few suspicious-looking saplings. But their importance pales before what stands in the center of the courtyard. Beneath the fungal light grows an evil tree. Its blackened, twisted limbs reach upward like skeletal hands clawing its way out of the earth. Before it stands a few twig blights, a heavily armored young male with a shield and a sword, and a blonde young woman in a robe fit for a noble, and a middle-aged, bearded human male wearing a hooded brown robe and armed with a staff and a sickle. The young humans have black eyes and gray skin, the texture of bark.
Oh boy.
Woof.
Oh no.
Curious. They appear to be adventurers, but they appear to be under the influence of something.
All right. When you enter the clearing, this guy here, can everyone see this person?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That guy there says, "Hold a moment. You know not what you do."
Eh?
Elaborate.
Yep. Please do. Please tell us more.
I am Bellic, called the Outcast. My circle expelled me, the fools. Why? Because I dared to expand nature's reach in ways they couldn't grasp. I have found what I sought in the Gulthias tree.
Okay. Does not sound.
Then we are to assume whom you were the one controlling those twig blights.
He hears your question. He goes, "These twig blights are under my control. They grow from the seeds of the tree's fruit."
That means if you were the one that was from twig blights, if you would have seen us coming, you maybe could have not had them attack us. Maybe.
You entered my domain. I attacked to defend.
We are here for a signet ring, and if possible, the owner of it.
Oh, do you mean this signet ring? And he gestures to the young woman, and she holds out her hand. They were first supplicants. The Gulthias tree has accepted them, and they are mine to control, just like the twig blights. You can't save them.
All right. You want to play that game, huh? I think I'm ready to play. I think I'm ready to play some more. I think I'm ready to burn some forest.
That would mean by your gesture, I'm assuming that means that we will be unable to return them to normal even after defeating you.
As you're talking, this girl moves between him and you. And the twig blights move up slightly.
Okay, I guess it's time for some more deforestation.
Mm-hmm.
Choppy choppy.
He says, though your remains would enrich the compost, you'll serve my needs better as supplicants. You shall retain your lives after a fashion. Surrender and submit peacefully or perish. I'm assuming you're not doing that, so pick your token and roll combat.
While I am of the wood element, sir, I sadly must decline.
Yeah, we sadly must tell you no. of all the times being in a high initiative, this is the one time.
And the twig blights will go on the same turn, the three of them.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
God.
I need
Uh-oh.
everyone who would like to roll a perception roll for me, please.
I'll do it.
What's he saying? Like if everyone who
Anyone can roll a perception roll.
Right? There we go.
Flair, you notice up here in the trees a giant frog. Actually, right here, a giant frog as well.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
I'm a frog.
Now I need
Uh-oh.
your choice. Anyone who does anyone have proficiency in insight, arcana, or nature?
Oh,
I have Arcana.
insight. I have insight.
All right. If you have proficiency in insight or arcana or nature, roll me an insight, arcana, or nature check, please.
I do have insight.
All right. And that is anyone else? Okay. Gears and Flare. You're noticing that because of the way their barking skin looks and their eyes are black, you're deducing that destroying the tree might have an effect on those under its thrall.
So, if you guys want to worry about everybody else, leave the tree to me.
That is a very sound plan.
I believe we should first prioritize dealing with the tree's master.
No, that's what I'm saying. Deal with that's what I'm saying. You guys deal with everybody else, and since I beat 1 out of 5 people, I can deal with the tree because then we're not really splitting up.
All right.
There's a chance that if we help them, if we get them out of their thrall, there's a chance that they can help me.
All right, I believe that is all of that, and we'll do that. I believe that is everything. All right, it starts with the twig blights.
Oh.
This one comes up and decides he wants to take a shot at this heavily armored paladin here. And takes a claw attack at Gears. Oh, and misses. All this one can do is move into place.
He can kind of just run up.
These guys move up. All right. Bellic, the outcast, moves his hands in a very, obviously as he's casting a spell, and you notice he touches his chest and his skin appears to become hard like tree bark.
That's a terrible thing to do around me, buddy.
All right. And
That it is.
That is his turn. And Flare, your turn.
Okay, so since I said I was
Wait,
going
I
to do
just
what I'm
noticed something.
doing, you know, I'm within a real good pot shot distance to take a real big, just good pot shot at this tree.
Well, by all means.
And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast again. This is like the third time, like tonight, I think, that I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb directly at the tree. Oh my god!
That's a hit.
And
Holy.
obviously, yet again, obviously, like normal, it's going to be my damage output for this particular. Actually, you know what? Actually, no. It'd be better to cast.
Also, out of character, I noticed something concerning the humans.
What's that?
The one that's wearing the signet ring.
Mm-hmm.
That's the daughter that we were tasked to look
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point.
That's what was pointed out.
for. Right.
The flames lick over and seem to blacken and burn the tree very effectively. It is not destroyed yet, though.
Flare, use blast burn. It's not very effective.
It's
Well,
it's somewhat effective.
the thing is,
Yeah.
though, if the fire is still going, by the time it gets to someone else's turn, that tree could burn down.
It could, yeah.
So the only
Ooh.
thing I can really
Slow burn, yeah.
When my turn comes up, I have an idea.
Okay, so
The fire on the tree does not remain. The fire damages the tree, but it is not lit.
okay, because
There's
I know
obviously something magical going on there, but
because I know for a fact he's not gonna like that. I'm gonna just, even though it's gonna cost me a movement, I'm just gonna move like out of there a little bit because I don't want to be near that guy.
No.
you have 30 feet of movement.
Oh, I just wanted to move in the middle. I just wanted to move with someone in the middle of me and him.
Oh!
So
I have an idea. Here, Flare, try go. Flare, there's another way of getting to the tree. If you go down the wall where you're at.
Ooh, okay, so I think that's 10 feet so far that I'm.
Okay.
10, 15, 25. I'll stop right there.
Okay.
I believe that is my 30 feet of movement.
Just so you are aware, as soon as you lit that tree up, so everyone can notice, and I can put him in there. That giant frog jumped down out of the tree.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, ribbit.
That frog's
no.
not gonna like me.
Let's just hope this frog isn't too hopping mad. Sorry.
Okay, but that's all.
Hey, all right. Those, I gotta tell you, those puns, guys. You can keep them up. They're pretty cool. Because that frog really just wants to make you guys croak.
I mean, he must have been barking up the wrong tree.
Right.
Oh my god.
And fortunately, he rolled where he's at the end of the turn order. All right. Do you have anything else you're gonna do there, Flare?
No, I moved my spell full.
You moved. All right. Okay. Correctly deduced, Charwin Hercule, one of the ones you're sent to, ones you're sent to save, decides she is going to cast something. Her hands start moving.
Ooh. I know what
All right. She cast the spell Sleep.
Oh crap.
Oh no.
I'm kind of.
And hold on. Let's see what we got here.
Oh, there's actually a chance that she won't be able to affect some of us. Well, some of you. There's a chance. depending on what she casts this at, it has to affect. I think it has to affect above the hit points. I think for it to work.
Yeah, that's about right. That's a 20-foot radius sphere. Yes, you won't know where you're at to try to do that, so she's going to cast it right here.
That's kind
Try
of
to-
why I was like. That's why I just like I ran.
So
Come on.
we do that, and she rolls. I'm actually going to do this. It'll be a secret roll.
But yeah, depending on what she rolls, there's a chance it won't even affect like half.
Okay.
So
Erky. Trying to find a good icon for sleeping here. Erky falls asleep. We'll use that token. Erky's asleep. All right, and yeah, you are. See who has the next hit points lower total.
I believe I believe it goes Erky, Rex.
It looks like it
Rex.
goes Rex next. So let me see what we got to do some math. Do some math in here. Oh,
Erky-
yep. And Rex, you are also asleep.
Damn it!
That is it.
What about me?
You are
the thing
not.
Is, the thing is, because I have sleep in my spellbook as well. It only affects creatures up to a certain number. Like he has like whatever he rolls hit point wise, it can only affect like a total number. So anyone with hit points like of a certain number are just aren't in a certain way.
So how sleep works? So you're aware. You're in fall into a magical slumber. All right. It's until each creature is that's affected of sleep falls unconscious till the spell ends. You take damage, or someone takes an action to shake or otherwise waken the sleeper. So they're not. They can't be. They can be woken up.
Yeah.
But they have to take damage, or they have to, or someone has to take one of their actions to wake them up. That's how that works. And she will move kind of off to the side of Bellic again, and that's going to be her turn. Nyx.
Ooh.
Hello, Scotty.
Scotty.
Are you there?
Oh, please don't tell me he fell asleep.
I wouldn't put it past
Oh,
him, just how
God.
drunk he is.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him. To be perfectly honest.
True, yeah.
But there is a if he is still there, or if someone else needs to do it, we could have Scotty wake up you, Flutter, then you could probably wake up Erky from there. So we're wasting as little turns as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on. No, wait. I know what happened.
What?
And Erwin cast sleep on Scotty!
He must have had low enough hit points.
Damn it!
No.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Oh well.
During the boss fight.
Wait. Did he live? Did he live?
Oh.
That's someone in the room.
That'd be his I believe his
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Up, Scotty.
Wait.
Do you live?
Big. One side. Where's your computer and everything? See something happens to it.
that's his mom.
Ah.
Saw that coming.
Trust me, I wanted to write down place the flute soul, but I'm trying to keep the Toku talk down to a
Which is good, and this is by one.
Mm-hmm.
he was Batman.
All right.
Whatever.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and so we don't sit here. We can't wait that long. So I'm gonna have Nix goes over and wakes up.
Walks over and
Rex.
slaps him.
Yeah,
That's what
slap.
slaps him.
He would. He would slap him. Nix would totally slap him.
Like,
Like in the Deadpool like in Deadpool game.
Stop hitting me! I'm awake already!
Guess you can say he's a little slap happy.
Next use wake up slap.
So that is that's his turn. I'm gonna move this out of the way.
Oh.
All right. And so Rex, it's your turn. You feel very refreshed. You had like a second and a half of sleep.
So I'm going to move.
Go gently shake Erky. Go gently shake him awake.
Yeah.
I didn't. Hold on. I didn't put Erky in the turn order.
Oh, whoops.
That's okay. I'll do it now. We'll put him at the end if he's past everything. We'll put him at the end of the.
And
thing.
he's not.
And he's not. He actually would be coming up, so that works. So he is there.
Ding ding.
All right. So you woke up Erky. That's your action. Or what do you want to do? Okay.
Wait,
so,
actually, no. I am going to move to the twig blight and attack with my rapier.
You either
Do it.
attack with the rapier or you wake her.
Well, yeah.
So you're doing the attack. All right. So that is a hit, just a hit. So give it a roll. Damage. Yep, that twig blight is dead. They obviously don't have a lot of hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Angus, your turn.
Okay, all right. How far is this guy from me?
1, 2, 3, about 20 feet.
Let's see. My speed is
30.
You should be. I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna go after him.
Wait.
Did you rage?
I'm about to.
Okay, cool.
Um.
So here or here, or even
Right
here.
there.
Hold it. I was gonna say something, but never mind.
What?
What?
I was gonna try and make a suggestion to Sentaifan, but if he wants to go.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right. Okay. Use my rage, and I'm gonna hit him with my great sword.
Go for it. That is
No.
And too bad I don't get a second till 6th level.
You don't get that until you won't even be getting it until after we're out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. That's it for me.
All right. This guy, who you can deduce from knowing the name of the party, is Sir Bradford. At least Sir Bradford.
Sir Bradford is my name.
Under thrall, of course. So he is going to All right, he is going to use his sword, and he is going to attack. But you notice that what he swings at, rather than swinging directly at you specifically, Angus,
Mm-hmm.
he swings. And it hits his weapon like has an odd glow to it,
Oh boy.
and he hits your great sword
Oh.
and
Ooh.
and shatters it.
Oh shit!
And you hear like a low growl from Angus when he sees that.
I love imagining like this tiny little chihuahua.
My father.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Oh no.
I think we have a little rage ball happening.
Yeah.
All right,
It's
How much damage did I take from that?
you don't take any damage,
Ah,
He shattered your sword.
but your
Yeah.
your sword is like, so for the purpose of how that works, your sword is what I did. I'll be very clear on how this was, because this is something that's new. Resilient objects generally have a sword or a weapon, which would be something that was forged.
Yeah.
Have a 3d6 hit points, and we hadn't decided, how long he's been using this sword, whatever. So I did a GM roll of, and I don't do this often, but this is a big deal, destroying somebody's weapon. So I'm gonna roll to show you what we did. I'm gonna actually grab a screenshot and show what we did. So I rolled the damage, and then I rolled to see how many hit points that the Angus's great sword would have had. I'm gonna pop it in Discord. So this is why that sword got shattered.
Oh!
Oh.
So it did 13 points. I rolled the hit points to determine how many that the sword would have, and it only had 10. So it destroyed. So it destroyed. Just so I'm totally above board on how that worked, so you guys are aware.
Right.
So that the sword is destroyed. Sir Bradford does. Let me make sure he doesn't have a secondary attack or anything crazy.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Does not have anything else. So he is done, and Erky is asleep. Gears, it is your turn.
I have an idea here when it comes to dealing with this big old tree.
I'll be right back.
Okay,
All
so
right.
this tree is clearly, of course, wood elements,
Yeah.
but based on what we know about it, it's probably weak to holy, at least to radiant and unholy stuff.
It's possible.
Possibly.
Okay. I'm gonna try and get into. Can I hit it from where I am right now, or
Yeah. What's the range on? You're doing guiding bolt, right? What's your range?
let's see here? 120 feet.
So yeah, I mean, if you look, you can take the measurement tool there and look. You're only like 25 feet away from it.
All right then. Let's try it. Whoa! Yeah!
That is a hit.
And it's not just a hit.
Roll your damage first, and then we'll see what the crit is.
It's a fucking crit. Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
That's 22 points for the crit.
And let's see what the card says.
Oh boy. Oh my god.
Hold on, let me move it up.
Okay. It's Here, so I'm gonna slightly move it.
Didn't want it anyway. Double damage, and any non-magical item the target is holding, which it's a tree, it's not holding anything, is also affected by the damage type of the spell.
Dang.
The Gulthias tree,
It's,
when it's destroyed,
Yeah.
which it is,
oh,
crumbles into a pile of like barky dust and everything like that. So when that happens, so when you're aware, when that happens, you notice that the coloration on Sharwin and Sir Bradford, their skin begins to return to another, although paler color, and the blackness of their eyes fades away.
Thank God we didn't do much damage to them because they're
Bellic the outcast screams. He is
we just ruined his entire plan.
outraged.
Oh, he's not gonna let me.
So, is that it for your turn there? Effective turn there, Gears?
I would say so, yes.
All right. Cool Kit goes this way. All right. He's moved past. You don't have your sword, but you can do a opportunity attack since he moved in and out of your spell, out of your range there. Angus, a fist is a 1d4 plus your strength mod.
Okay, let me check my.
If you want to use your reaction to try to smack the frog as it goes past you.
Oh, I'm gonna do more than just smack the frog. I'm actually tempted to jump on its back and basically ride it.
Oh my.
Can't do that. Opportunity attacks is a melee attack only because it's basically just shooting past you.
Dang it. Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right, so it's 1d4 plus whatever your strength modifier is.
Okay, that'd be an 18.
So what's your number? So it would be a 3 or 4?
4.
Okay. So roll 1d4 and we add 4 to that.
Okay, where do I find D4?
If you go on your little tool thing up there, you see one that looks like a dice on the little toolbar to the top left in your Roll20 window.
Yeah.
If you hover over it and then go click the D4, it'll roll a 1d4 for you. Basically,
Okay.
you're punching at it.
Okay.
All right. Oh wait, we got to do an attack roll, which is just to roll a. It's you're not proficient in fisticuffs, I don't think. So just roll a d20.
Okay. So do I roll from on my like strength?
No. It is.
Do the same thing. Do the same thing you did for the D4. Go
Just
down
do it. Roll a d20. Yeah. Same thing you did for d4. Just roll a d20.
Yeah.
I believe actually everyone is considered proficient in fisticuffs. So that would be a 2 for your proficiency, which would be a 9. That does miss. So the giant frog goes up and is taking advantage of attacking the sleepy. Oh my goodness!
Speaking of sleepy,
Yeah,
All right. Well, if he wakes up and talks, I'm muting him because I can't deal with that.
No.
I sadly will probably have to mute him too.
As a matter of fact, hold on. We're gonna do this. I moved him over to a private channel. So
We'll do that.
I have a private channel for what if I wanted to talk to you guys individually on stuff in the game that if you were separated or whatever.
all right.
So it's almost like. Oh, sorry.
So anyway, that's fine. So he's moved out of the room anyway. All right. Where were we? He was attacking Urki, the sleeping Urki. He's gonna bite him with his swallow attack.
Oh boy.
Because Urki is a small target. Oh no, it has to. It has to bite him first.
Yeah, that's
Fortunately, it's advantage, and he just doesn't know what he was doing, and he actually, believe it or not, believe he misses Urki. Let me see,
How do
Urki's.
you-
He does
okay.
not. He does not. He does not. He actually bites him. And you guys, unfortunately, can tell from your perspective that Urki is no longer asleep.
Okay.
Urki is dead.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So Urki's just gone.
He was a big help till the last battle. He got hurt by the twig blights quite a bit. Urki is now
No.
a dead boy.
No.
Dun dun dun.
So yep.
Alas, poor Urki. We knew him well.
This would be the one time having a druid right now would be the best thing ever. If we had
Yeah.
All right, it is now the twig blight's turn. They move right here. And Belek, the outcast, says, no, 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 as they attack him.
Whoops. Gee.
They miss,
Oh.
and they miss.
Oh.
pokes the head out, pokes my head out behind the wall. I guess you should know how it feels to get fucked.
Belek hears that.
Hide behind the wall.
Yeah. But he decides he's going to come
Oh boy.
this way.
Didn't mean that. I
This
totally
way.
didn't mean- Okay, I'm just gonna peek.
And he is, fortunately, one of the tree blights gets a
It's an
opportunity attack, misses.
Jesus.
You've seen the spell will be familiar to you all. And let me get my little draw shape thing here so I can spell it like that.
Uh-oh.
Just so I can.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Person very familiar with this would be. Make sure it's
Our
right.
bard.
Oh, your bard.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's Thunderwave, isn't it? Or
Oh
wait,
god.
it could actually be worse than that. Oh no.
So actually, he'll move a little bit closer.
Oh, he is not. Oh, he's not gonna like me.
Not even caring about his pet frog at this point.
He's just pissed off because we literally just.
Yeah,
played
he's
so
just
much.
enraged.
All right. So
Uh-oh.
I need Angus. I need Rex and Gears to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
Ooh, thank God I
Just
have.
click on Constitution.
No, it's the Constitution save under your saving
Oh,
throws.
there it is.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
So, hang on. Let's try.
No, you did it right. No, you did not. Now you did it right. And rest are right. Okay. Gears does not save. So
Right
Gears,
below it.
you are taking 11 points of damage,
Ooh.
and you get pushed back. How far? Hold on. I think
I
it's
don't think
10
it's right.
feet. I think it's 10 feet. Yes. So you actually get pushed back to here. You take the 11 points of damage. Rex and Angus take 5 points of damage. I need to roll a save for the frog.
And let me see. Since I'm still raging,
You would
let's see.
take
You still have 5,
2.
right?
Yeah, so you take 2. We round it down.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
2 points. Sorry, yeah. Oh yeah.
And yeah, you're everything but psychic, right?
Correct.
Because you went bear totem, right? Okay.
Yep.
And the frog takes the full, and he gets pushed back to here.
So the frog might even start working with us because he just hit him.
Well, we'll see what happens when it's the frog's turn.
Okay, I just thought about something would still be up right about now.
All right, Flair, it is your turn.
Okay, so okay, actually, I'll talk about this after. I'm gonna start because at this point, all subtlety's out the window. Basically, I mean, at this point, like subtlety, there's what is this?
Mhm.
I'm going to obviously move out and take a shot towards
There was a shocker.
the guy who just took a pot shot at a bunch of my friends. I'm obviously going to take an immediate just retaliation shot right back at him with chromatic orb.
Do it. That is a
Oh.
miss.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to obviously technically cast that at first again because I'm just going to save my second slot.
Right.
And I just missed. That slot still goes down. Still cast.
It still gets cast. You just missed. That's the bad thing about melee spell attacks is if you miss, you still use the spell slot.
So obviously, I think I only moved 15 feet or 10 feet where I was.
You were here, I believe,
Yeah.
or here. So
I
1, 2,
was-
yeah,
I'm-
10 feet. 10 feet.
So I'm just gonna move immediately back because even though I'm trying to just throw something out the window at this point, I still don't want to get hit.
Yep. No, it's a good call. Going back for cover.
Yeah.
Not being that's actually not a bad strategy for us.
So
Distance.
I'll move up one more. I'll move up one more.
Cool.
Just to be safe. So that's where I'll.
All right. It is Sharwin Hercule's turn.
Here we go.
Sharwin Hercule, and she is going to cast Magic Missile,
Oh.
On.
and she gets 3 of them.
Right.
Ooh.
Boy. Hold on. Well, I mean,
So she actually does a pretty decent amount of damage. That's
29.
29 points of damage.
Ouch.
So
Ooh.
he looks very hurt.
Oh.
Yeah, because remember, they're on our side
Right.
now.
Yeah. They're
Ah.
purified now. Yeah. That's right.
And that is her turn.
Okay, for the sake of seeing what's going on, I'm gonna move on the other side of the wall, but that's not right.
And Nix goes over here to check on Urki because he cares about him, and even though he doesn't want to, and that's his action. I'm not gonna have him do anything right now. I don't want potentially to take the kill away from someone who is here. So, Rex, it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to slightly to where I'm at least near Sir Bradford, and two can play at that game.
I wouldn't do that.
Hold on. Are you talking about doing Thunderwave, right? He can angle it. Hold on.
Yes.
I think he can
Right.
angle it. He can angle it
And-
okay.
Where I'm
Does-
at is not where I'm actually at. But
Yeah, he's behind the wall. So actually it's 15 feet in front of him. So it'd be like that.
so you can hit Sir Bradford.
Okay.
And only Sir
Yeah.
Bradford.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine.
No, you want to hit Sir Bradford or Bellic?
Sir Brad.
No.
Oh, but I mean, you know who we.
This guy.
Man, yeah,
Bellic the
Yeah,
Outcast.
yes, Bellic the
Bellic.
Outcast.
Yeah.
I was hearing Sir Bradford a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so
Is my name.
9 and
So that's a 9-point Thunder Wave. He gets to roll his con save. He saves. It will do.
Oh.
We round up for them though, so he will take 5 points of damage. He is looking pretty hurt, guys. Pretty hurt.
Oh,
Angus, fisticuffs.
since this guy broke Angus's sword, he's gonna learn why it's never a good idea. What?
Well, he could do some damage just to maybe tell him, hey, don't because he wouldn't have known that they're out of the spell now. So if he hits him for a little bit of damage,
I will tell you, you understand that right now they've just woken up from being in the thrall. If you attack him, him and his other party member may decide that you guys are not the friends they think you are.
Yeah.
No, I was attacking this guy.
Yeah.
That's the good guy.
No, Bellic the
Yeah.
Outcast is down here.
Belix,
okay, okay.
who were.
This is Sir Bradford, the one that hit your sword.
Oh,
He appears to no longer be under the control of the Gulthias tree that's been destroyed.
Right.
okay. I'm going after this. Then I'm going after him. That's the one I was going.
Go for it.
Okay, now let's see. Since I don't have my sword, damn it. Okay.
I'll tell you what we'll do. Hold on 1 second before you take an action there, Angus. I'm going to do something for you real quick. You actually have javelins. You can use that javelin. You can use that javelin as a. You can hold it, use it like a stabby weapon.
Okay.
You don't have to throw it. That is a hit. Roll your damage.
This is so funny.
Oh, that javelin is just hit so hard, but he's barely standing. There's like blood coming out of his wound. He looks so beat up at this point, but he's not dead yet.
I am not dead yet.
Sir Bradford has taken the thrall. The thrall condition a little bit harder than Sharwin. He is still kind of shaking it off. He's still a little too confused, and poor Urki is out of the turn order because he's dead. All right, it is Gear's turn.
I am going
have
to
1, 2, 3, 4. You have that. You can make it up to here easily if you want to do a melee attack.
I am going to end this, and yes, and
I'll deal with the frog dance in a little bit.
what do you think, gentlemen? Should I use a smite to avenge our fallen companion?
You got to hit first.
Right.
Let's
go with the two-handed to make sure I don't miss.
Well, it doesn't affect your. That just gives you more damage. You
Well, yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Just for good measure.
That is a hit. Roll your damage.
Roll the damage.
All right.
Damage first.
Damage first. Oh my god.
All right.
Wow.
Describe to me how you kill Bellic the Outcast. How do you want to do it? Tell me how that attack looked.
Right. I'm just trying to picture in my head.
You got a little bit.
First I will swing my longs or I'm with a slash, then and another slash, and then finally to end it stabbed right through the chest.
Ooh.
And you look, and his eyes go wide for a moment, and he coughs up a little blood.
This is what you get for attacking our companion.
And as you pull the sword back out, the limp body of Bellic the Outcast falls to the grove floor.
And as it falls, you just look so like a badass.
Yep. But we are not quite done yet.
Oh right, there's still the
Twiggy blades.
Twig blades, yeah.
So he would, because Nyx is here, do an attack on Nyx.
Right.
So he's gonna bite him. Chomp. and that would hit and do 2 piercing to Nyx, who does not for some reason have his. Yeah, he does. He's got 30. There we go. All right. Minus.
Okay.
And when he does that, the target is grappled, so he's basically got Nyx in his big giant frog mouth at this point. Not like swallowed, but he's got him like he's grabbed him. All right. The twig blights, now that Bellic is dead, the first one attacks. The one on the left attacks Sharwin and hits her for 3 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
Oof.
And the other one attacks Sir Bradford and hits Sir Bradford, I believe. Yes. For 3 points of piercing damage. So they both took a hit at that point.
Yeah.
All right. Bellic is out of the turn order because he is dead. Flair, it's your turn.
At this point, like Flair would obviously be noticing that the frog.
You could totally see the frog has grabbed Nyx.
So he's really not happy at this point that he might have another one of his friends go down to this thing. So at this point, like you can physically almost hear like how hard like each step is for him to walk up the frog. So right as he steps beside the frog.
Hold on. Here, before you do that, I'm going to add in something for the audience.
I think I know where you're going with this. So
okay,
just to avoid hitting. Actually, if I cast, pretty sure if I cast.
There we go. In case you were wondering what it is, I actually added a dragon roar for you.
Oh yeah. Okay, so obviously he's going to be away, so far enough away from Nyx that even if he casts what I think I'm going to have him cast, he won't really hit Nyx easily.
Okay.
So I'm going to have cast Burning Hands.
Okay, that's just a melee grab. Yeah.
At 2nd level.
Okay. Burning Hands, does it have to be a 15-foot cone? I'll allow it. Can you tell me if that dex save is half damage or if it's no damage?
It is half.
Half damage. So that is a 12. Okay, he could possibly still live. So. Oh, well, did I click it? There we go. Does not. It the frog sizzles and drops Nyx. It is a dead frog.
Aiming up for frog legs?
Smells just like chicken. And Sharwin Heracule turns to the twig blight. And she attacks it with her dagger. And misses the twig blight. Nyx will let Nyx take a shot at one of the twig blights. Why not? I gotta go get to his sheet though.
Right.
I feel bad. I had Scotty missing out on this.
It's a real shame, but that's a personal choice on drinking it up before the last game. So
yeah.
That hits the twig blight next to Sharwin and kills it outright. This twig blight is dead. We are very close to having this combat be over at this point. It goes to Rex. This is the only remaining opponent at this point.
Do it.
Okay.
Finish him.
So wait, so it's the last twig blight that's.
Yep, this one right here is the last thing that's available for combat.
Okay, going to move up and attack it with the rapier.
Do it. Actually, the Twig Blights, I believe that's a hit. They don't have a very high AC.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, they do. They have a 13, so that is a miss. So
Ooh.
I apologize. I was checking. It's Erky that has a 10. I knew someone had a 10.
Okay.
That is a miss. Angus, you can move and attack the Twig Blight if you like.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna use my javelin.
Mm-hmm. That is a miss with the 12.
Damn it.
Sir Bradford will turn around, and at this point he's kind of shaken off the being in the thrall and is going to attack with his one-handed longsword and outright kills that Twig Blight.
Okay.
And that removes us from combat. So
That thrall, folks.
All right.
Was that, like, to go into the thing a little bit, when Flair was that pissed off, I could imagine he probably almost turned like a second. That is scale.
So, what do you guys want to do?
Well,
Well, obviously, we want to make sure that that Sir Bradford and
Sharwin?
Sharwin were all right.
Okay. You want to say? What do you want to say?
So it appears that since I'll take this because obviously at the point Flair is just done with subtlety at this point. He's done with trying to fuck around at this point. Like he's done. It's like of course since the tree is now gone and you two are now okay, we should probably get you two as soon as we can back to the town so we don't have to deal with this.
They agree. This is the last thing we remember. Sir Bradford's last thing that I remember, and is we were brought down here by goblins, and once we got to the tree, Bellic did some magic, and then I remember waking up to see the tree destroyed and you all standing here in the middle of combat. So we thank you for that. Okay. Anyone want to do anything else in this area? Check anything? Look at anything?
Probably.
The body of Bellic the Outcast is right there.
Actually,
I'm going right over.
Yeah, I was gonna.
What you gonna do, Angus? Go ahead.
I was gonna check to see if he had any like a new sword to replace the one that Angus.
Well, if one of us does find, if I do find anything, I will. If it's a sword, I will give it. I will say that.
Well, I will tell you what Bellic has. Bellic has a. I'm gonna put it in local. He has on him. He has a key.
Right.
He has 3 potions that you guys can identify as potions of healing.
Okay.
2 bottles of what, and when you pull these bottles out, Sir Bradford recognizes them. They are bottles of antitoxin, so they will basically cure like a poison condition. And he has a wand.
Okay.
And I'm going to say unknown because right now it's unidentified.
Well, if I take a little bit of time to do that with a ritual, I could actually identify.
Okay. You can. It's a tent ritual's like 11 minutes or whatever. So that's fine. So, and this is you have identify as your spell. It is this. He just didn't get a chance to use it.
One of entangle.
Okay. I will be taking that.
All right, put it in the loot because we will do a maintenance session next week where we decide you guys can divide up items and everything else.
Okay.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do here, and then let me know what your next plan of action is.
All right. Just very quickly, this treasure.
I can't think of anything.
I think that we should inform Sharwin of the and the fact that her companion,
Her
you know,
brother.
her
Her
brother
brother's dead. Yeah.
didn't make it.
So
So you like show her the signet ring of her brother? Okay, she's
We
obviously
apologize. We did not make it in time.
obviously she's extremely distraught and crying and whatever. She's very upset by this.
obviously, simply, it's the simplest gesture I can think of, but just give her like a simple like hug and see if it helps.
No, she'll accept that. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, all right. What do you guys want to do now?
Well,
Okay, I just thought about something. This is something that needs to be done for the sake of character development for what's going to happen very soon.
well,
So at this point,
question. And
Yes, question.
and guys, we agree that we would go back and inspect the and try and see what's inside the sarcophagus. Should we do that at now or
I would say
after
let's
we've
just do that. Let's do that really fast because that's on the way out.
Yeah, let's do that real
Yeah.
quick.
All
right.
So, with that being said, I am going to be moving you guys to another page. So,
Porky.
But I will say one thing though. This has to happen for a bit of character development for Flair only kind of thing. Like he looks at Charwin, who obviously distraught that her brother was lost. That he too has lost someone because of what happened.
all right. Give me a moment. I'm going to be moving your tokens around so I can select and copy them all to move them to the map because I want to move you there with all the existing conditions you have.
I'm trying
and
to understand though. What's the thing that's been on Flair? The little
what's the what?
the little icon.
I don't remember. That was probably a condition from last time.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. I was just like, okay.
I don't recall what it was. I'm going to move them off the map. And is that everybody here? We have 1, 2, 4, 5, and then Charwin. Okay. All right. So, and give me a moment because I will need to go back to the.
But yeah, he says the thing about Nami to Charlotte since they both have something in common. Since he lost Nami literally a few weeks ago, I kept forgetting to bring it up, and I was like, this is the perfect time that she brings.
one more thing. Before we're moved. Gears would basically take the club that he had and with the strike basically plants it in the ground as a quick grave marker.
Nice.
Nice way to make. Yeah, I was gonna suggest that something like that before we actually moved. I'm gonna plant it in the ground for a quick little like to make the death.
All right. We may have an issue. Hold on. Because I cannot see where that map is.
Well, wasn't that a map of the others?
It is, and I'm having an issue because I. Is this it? Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. I got it. I was had a hard time finding the map. Okay. As you, I'm gonna move you. There we go. There, I'm put there, and let me. I have to remove the tokens from the previous, so you don't go in seeing yourselves in two places.
Hey, wait a minute, who are you?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, no using the portal gun.
Hey, wait a minute, who are you? I'm
I-
you from the past.
So for good measure, I'm actually going to move you guys to that room, so you don't have to keep walking through. You know, the statue is still there, so you're going to be back in the room.
Yeah, we know like
With-
the general.
Yeah. So. So give me a moment. I'm putting you guys in the right spots. I'm just moving you around the. And where did I? There we go.
So, that's of Verkey aside, I'd say that was a successful boss fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, I lost my sword.
That's true.
It's okay. We'll get you another one.
Yeah, Sir Bradford feels really bad for you too. He's like, sorry about your sword.
Like even he's
Oh.
a little bit like.
You know, thrall and everything.
Something that'd be hilarious is maybe while they're walking the location, maybe Angus constantly tries to grab Sir Bradford's weapon.
Oh, that's funny.
That's actually kind of funny.
Angus understands that sometimes some people are not like in total control of their actions.
Yeah. So once he figured that out, he was like, "Oh, okay, I get it."
All
Pretty much,
right,
yeah.
and we're about to. So going through, you do notice, and they're very friendly to you because they kind of give a little shift eye to Angus, but the kobolds have this is just narrative. I'm not going to move you through all the thing. But as you go through, you do notice that the kobolds that have, and including Meepo, who's very happy to see you.
Yeah.
They've all moved into those goblin areas that you were in, cleared through. The kobolds have moved into those and started to extend their control over the citadel. But they're friendly to you because in their mind, actually won them the war they were having with the goblins over this thing. So, all right, I'm going to move you over to back to the fortress. It'll be the bottom left-ish side of the map.
There we are.
There we go.
And you see the sarcophagus that's there. Again, the 6 rust. So I don't think Angus was here. So Angus, so you're aware, this was a long hallway that was behind a locked door with it had a key to it. They couldn't get in initially. And for helping recover the white dragon wormling that the goblins had stole from them, the goblin priest, chieftain, gave them at their request the key that he had to this hallway. As they walked through, they had traps. There was a riddle they had to solve that made a secret door unlock. They had to put a statue over. If you'll, right here is a pit trap that has that red thing. There is a statue that they pulled off the wall that Gears forced off the wall and threw over there. So they've been able to. They got through this to here. There was a sarcophagus, and let me read what's in the room. Violet marble tiles cover the floors and walls, though all are cracked or broken, revealing rough-hewn stone beneath. Sconces are attached to the walls at each corner. One holds a torch that burns with greenish fire. A marble sarcophagus, easily 9 feet long, lies in the room's center. The coffin is carved with dragon imagery, and the head of the sarcophagus resembles a dragon's head. Rusting iron clasp firmly lock down the lid. So that's where they decided at that point to not, open it earlier. What do you guys want to do?
Okay. Since I am so strong, can I try ripping the coffin and open?
There are 6 latches. You will need to destroy all 6 latches to successfully remove the lid. So roll a strength check, or hold on. What's your strength?
Let's see here. As I was going to ask.
Strength. Let's see here. 17.
I believe Angus's is 18.
Correct.
You feel like if you work together, to pull it together, you could probably remove the coffin.
All right, then let's do it.
Go ahead. Have fun.
Okay, so just click on is a
Nope.
strength check,
I'm
right?
saying because of your strength scores together,
Since you work
you
together,
just
it's easy
you
to-
just
easy
can
to-
tell me that you can do that because it's possible just to do that.
Yep.
Okay.
Be
All right.
be on guard. We do not know what is inside the coffin.
You pull the lid off of the coffin, and inside is a troll.
Oh no, we've been trolled.
It's just a.
It's dressed in like rotted, what was probably very fine garments, and stuff. But right now, the jewelry and ring its jewelry and rings adorned with tiny silver dragons still sparkle. The creature's body is shrunken and elongated, and its flesh is rubbery, putrid green. Its black hair is long, thick, and ropey. Its beaded black eyes flash open, and
Uh-oh.
it snarls.
Oh, boy.
And hold on. And there it is.
Jesus.
I'm gonna
If-
move Jot out of the way. And yeah,
It's fucking massive.
it's that time.
All
All right.
Here we go again. Here we go. Oh, God.
One more, boys. Son of a bitch!
Wow.
I'm wondering something. He's a dragon. What are the things I can do instead of having to actually sit behind the fight?
Well, I'm guessing. Wow. Let's see.
I will go ahead to be fair, and I will put Nyx in the turn order.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna retcon something, guys.
Hmm?
Because this will make the fight a little better, and it sounds like something that would happen. Sir Bradford and Sharwin had requested that someone accompany them back to quickly. They've been in a lot of danger. They don't want to go fight. They want to get back to the town, and she wants to get back to tell her mother what happened. So, Nyx will accompany them out. So we can assume they have been. That would seems like a very narratively correct thing that would have happened.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
So, and that keeps me from having to deal with 2 additional players too. But that makes sense.
All right.
Let's go ahead and set this up. Sending. All right.
Hit it hard.
Angus, you're stuck to javelins, but it is your turn.
And I'm raging.
Oh, yeah.
It's your last one, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That's why I saved it.
Good time. Go ahead.
Ooh,
That is a miss.
Ooh.
it's bound to happen eventually.
The dragon precedes you and makes a bite attack against you. Chomp.
Oh!
Jesus.
That's 3 points of piercing.
Yeah, but luckily, at least we're at least most of us are still generally healthy. So.
And then claws you.
Ooh.
Not once, misses, but twice. Misses.
Wow.
I believe, right? Your 16 is your AC, I believe. Yes.
Yes.
So misses with both.
This is what? Troll?
It's a troll.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right, Rex, your turn.
I would just say at this point, just fuck magic. At this point, just hit it. Because at this point, we don't want to waste any magic we potentially still have. Because I'm out of spell slots completely. Unless you want to go with magic, if you can find a way to not hit any.
Oh, I have something very special in mind for this guy.
What? Rex? It's Rex's turn.
Yeah. I know. He's more or less saying for one turn, he has something special. That's it. So yeah, it is your turn, Flutter.
Flutter.
Yeah, I'm still here. All right.
Yeah,
So,
it's your turn.
oh.
Unless you have, unless you have somebody not to hit any of us with magic, I would say just go for anything that's involves stab.
Yeah, I'll just go with rapier.
Do it.
Oops.
I would
Go.
assume its radius for hitting people is probably something like feet around this.
Any 5 feet or anything next to his block of 10. Yes, that's a hit,
Ooh.
and it takes 7 points of piercing damage. I believe it does. Hold on 1 second. Let me just double check something.
See if it has.
I'm checking resistances. Yes, sir.
You kind of just pick up on these kind of things that you play.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes it looks like it does the appropriate amount of damage. So,
Okay.
All right. That's my action.
all right.
All right then. Okay, I'm noticing things through my spells. I notice that I have Divine Smite.
Do it!
You do.
All right
Smite
You
then.
have
work.
the only spell slots you've used should have been you used one. The only thing you've only used one, which I think is the
Guiding Bolt, yeah.
guiding bolts. Yep. So
All right then.
you have
So
Normal
first
attack.
try to attack, then the smite, or?
yep. You have to hit for the smite.
All right, then
Yep.
let's go with the one-handed longsword, because I don't want to take chances.
Right. Well, if you do, you have to drop your shield, which means your AC drops.
No, I said one-handed.
Yeah, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. So what's better
Yeah.
because your AC will be higher.
Yeah.
All right.
Go for
Son
it.
of a...
Gun.
All right. I want to remind you that you can use your inspiration to re-roll an attack if you want to use it, but it has to be. It has to be. I know that you know that misses, but it has to be before I say if it's a success or failure.
Yeah.
So, do you want to use your inspiration to re-roll that attack?
I'd
Yes.
say do it.
Then
I was about to say,
click and take your inspiration off of your sheet and re-roll the attack roll.
Come on.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Son of a...
That's just the way.
Still misses. Yeah.
Just the way. That's the way it crumbles. All right, Flair.
Okay, so since at this point Rex is in front of since Rex is in front of me, I could assume I could probably swoop around him and not hit.
What are you gonna try to do? Trying to get close to.
I was going to go basically around.
Yeah, you can go. Yeah, because you could do this. So you're aware, you could actually take this kind of pathing. That's plenty of movement. If you did this, see if I can do this. So you were here, so you could go. I'm gonna move you back real quick so I can show you how that would work. So you could go. Let's see. 5.
Yeah, I could actually stay within the attack thing without even moving out of it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and not get an opportunity attack because you're staying within his hitbox. So yes,
Yeah,
you can totally do it.
See that. And I'm going to go for because this is so that I don't hit you, but so potentially if I don't hit you, and I'm going to go for the quarterstaff, 2-hand.
Do it.
So, go for it.
That's a miss.
Oh.
Angus.
Okay.
Just.
Let's try it again. Please let me hit him. Please let me hit him.
That is a critical hit. Roll your damage first.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
That is 8 points, and let's see what the crit does.
See.
That's piercing with the javelin, so that would be maximum damage. So your maximum damage on that would be. Oh, and you get your rage too. Your rage is what? 3 points, right?
Let me check that. It is 2.
Oh, that's right, because it's the level. So so
Yeah.
that is going to be it's a 1d6 plus 4 for the initial part of that, which would
Yeah.
be the max on that would be 6 plus 4, which I'm gonna get my little calculator app out first.
That'd be
So that's gonna be 10 points for that.
Yes.
yep.
Your critical is another 1d6, which would be 6 points. That would be 16. And then your rage would be 2, so that would be 18 points. So you strike it for 18 points of damage.
I'm
Ah,
still holding that record though.
And it
Yeah.
looks pretty hurt. But at its turn, you see like a shimmery, almost magical glow about it, and it seems to
boy.
feel a little healthier. It seems to look a little
Oh.
more,
Son of
yeah.
oh, wait a minute. I know what I can do.
Ah, crap, it's got healing.
No, I know why. I know what it's doing because it's a troll, and I'm pretty sure don't they have a thing where they naturally do that?
Maybe. It's gonna take some more chomps at the goblin because it's the only one that's really been hurting it. So, a nice bite on Angus, 26. That's hits. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So that's 5 points of piercing damage with your rage, and then
So let's see. There we go.
and then 2 claw attacks. That's a miss. That's a hit, and that would be 6 points of slashing.
Reduced down to 3.
Sorry, oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to roll it again. That's 13
okay.
points. So it's 6 points. So you should be down to 29, I believe.
Yeah.
It was
It's
reduced down.
13 points. So 6 is what you took. So,
Ah.
all right. Rex, your turn.
Okay, so might I suggest to you two moving a little bit not moving out of its range, but moving in a different direction because I might want to try something.
Okay.
Well, he doesn't move.
Oh.
Don't move yet. Well, no, you do, but
No, you're
you
good.
can move. You're
Oh, okay.
you're fine to move.
And you doing an attack?
Yeah, free pure again. So
Do it.
there we go.
That is unfortunately a miss.
Oof.
Yes.
Would you like to use your inspiration? I'll let you re-roll it if you have inspiration.
Yes, I do.
Then you may do that. Just remove your inspiration on your little click on it to remove it and roll your attack again.
So down to 3.
That is
There we go!
roll your damage. Oh, it looks really hurt. Anything else?
No, that's my action.
Gears.
Alright. Let's try this one more time.
But yeah, I'll say good thing you moved.
That is a hit.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I saw the 24.
Yeah,
Oh,
you had to roll. Yeah.
Sorry, I saw the last one. I'm like, oh, so go ahead, do your attack.
Yeah!
Roll your damage.
So,
That okay. Go ahead.
does that kill it, or?
It does actually.
Damn it!
Hey! Stay
Okay, so-
down.
It's dead.
Again.
So, random question. That was I close to the nail when I said about the healing thing?
Yeah, it has regeneration.
I knew it. I knew trolls.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
troll
it does.
does.
It does regenerate. So it basically flops out of the sarcophagus and falls over like dead over here. It was kind of standing in it and fighting people from that. So the sarcophagus is open.
Oh no, it Rick flared. I mean, Rick flopped. Excuse
Flare
me.
flopped.
Flare flop.
Flare
Yeah.
flopped. Yeah, thank you.
So,
So you
let's
guys
see if
can
there's
check
anything
him.
inside. Let's see if there's anything else inside there.
Yeah.
All right, scattered across the bottom of the sarcophagus is, and this is for You're keeping track of this, right, Hiiro?
Yep. I can track
220 silver pieces,
Cha-ching.
50 gold pieces, and
it. Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna obviously be trying to see if I could see. Well, we'll try to see if we can read any.
yeah, let's hold till we're in town to do that.
All right. I'll just write down 4 spells.
Yeah, 4 spell scrolls, and you can put like troll beside it, so I'll remember.
What the hell?
Um,
Godzilla.
Sorry, that was my notification.
and you do remember he had some jewels and stuff on him too. If you want to look for what he's
Well, let's pilfer. Or this bastard.
Oh yeah.
done. All right, on the troll you find
Ooh.
That.
Ooh. Too bad barbarians can't use daggers though.
And then 2 silver rings. That do we find anything else on him, or is that all?
nope, one more.
Okay. Wanted to make sure.
Nice.
And that is everything.
You're gonna have a lot.
All right then.
So the assumption is that you guys will be making it heading back to Oakhurst
Mm-hmm.
at this point. We got like 12 minutes. We're going to go ahead and call it early. I want a few minutes to talk to Hiiro privately after this so we can talk about the character swap stuff next week. And I think that's going to be it. So we can wrap it up. This is officially next week. We'll be in this game for maintenance because I'll put you back in Oakhurst and we'll do, the reward for the quest and other stuff that's just between sessions. So it won't be a fighting session. I don't know if you want to. It's up to you if you guys want to record it or not. It'll be a lot of here's what we're doing in town. Here's what everyone gets for their divvying up of the loot.
Might as well.
It's up to
Yeah.
you.
Let's do it just so they know we're doing.
If you keep, that's fine. If you just want to keep the flow so everyone has the full campaign, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know there will not likely be combat. We really won't be officially. We may move to the narratively. We may okay, you guys, this is the lead that's taking you to the next thing, and we're going to assume you're traveling to the place you are going, and then week following will be that.
Yeah.
So next week is likely it could be fairly
It can be
shortish. Depends on how long it takes to get through the stuff we're getting through. It could be the 2 hour. It does. We'll just see how it goes.
Yep.
But just so your expectations of next week, that's what those are.
Right.
Cool. So let's. You can wrap it up, and then I'll get on with you, Hiiro, when we're done.
All right.
Oh, I have been your flamboyant flyer, Flutter 98, saying Storm Flyers.
Whew. Yeah, and so I have been here, your Spirit King, and I will say this: don't stay attached to Flare, because within the next 2 weeks, he will not be here for a while, if at all, ever again. It was good to send him off this way, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This
Sorry, go ahead.
and this has been your Goblin Slaying Barbarian Sentaifan 100, and hopefully I'll get a new sword.
Oh, you will. You will. I'll make sure.
And I, of course, have been a kind of most beloved overlord and ruler god extraordinaire DLBot 2016, reminding you that I'm just a passing through Toku fan. Remember that? Or that, and word to the wise people: if you come across this, a sarcophagus, I guess, and you were hesitant on opening it, unless your party's healed, just don't.
Yeah, just don't. Unless you had our kind of health pool, yeah, don't.
I understand you guys were also at level 2 last time too. Probably was a really, really good idea not to open this coffin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yes, that's is going to do it for this is the chapter of the Rising in Legends. And for the record, people, we won't be doing an episode of the Roundup tomorrow. We might be doing he doing a riff to fill in on the gap. We'll have to see. But tune in next week for as one chapter after her ends, another begins.
That's right.
For next week, we enter the Rising Legends Chapter 2.
Next week we finish this one, and then the next week we're in Rising Legends Chapter 2.
Well, okay, technically.
And the teaser, Rising Legends Chapter 2, The Forge of Fury.
Ooh.
Good job, guys. Good luck. I most likely won't kill you next week because we're just hanging out in town.
Yeah. Also, currently on the screen, I'm showing the new logo for the set for Chapter 2 of the Rising Legends to our audience. Yes.
Have I shared that in the Discord?
I don't think you have yet.
No, you haven't.
Oh,
No,
wait,
you haven't.
hold on. This is the tag for the next one, right there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming you already have another Phoenix in mind for Chapter 3 or whatever, which anyway, well, yeah, I'll ask you about that once we're done recording. But yeah.
Yep.
Tune in next week for the continuation of the Rising Legends, and as we enter as we close Chapter 1 and end begin Chapter 2. Don't forget to praise Army Lord God Dankaroto, and of course, ciao. We will see you all next time.